Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Now it's Aubameyang. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale. He's going for goal! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
TuanAnh. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he's got away from it. Ibrahimovic! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, important interception. Milan are looking to go forward now. And it's Ibrahimovic. Toure gets across and deals with it. That's a lovely, neat pass. TuanAnh. TuanAnh carries the ball down the right. Now the ball in. Caught offside that time. Quarter of an hour played. And it's Messi. And it's made its way to him. And no, he's seen through all of that. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Nesta cuts out the pass. Still goalless at the moment. Messi has it out wide and in space. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, easy pickings there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Cannavaro does well to get it back. Vieira. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's a good run down the right. He has found the way through. And he's taking no chances there. Now it's Eto'o. Over to the right flank. And here's Aubameyang. Foot in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, facing up to his adversary. It's Eto'o! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pull it. And here's Messi. Tries one from range. Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi. A finish right from the top draw. And Milan have the lead. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Messi. Now it's Aubameyang. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Bullet looking for the chance to skim one in from range.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. And it's TuanAnh. And this is Messi. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Bellingham! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Portugal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And they win it back again. Messi. Good ball over the top. That's really well cleared. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And the referee has blown for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Portugal unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And Aubameyang! Oh, it's hit the post! Great ball, and he's in here. Header! The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's ambitious. And he has kept it out somehow.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
And it's Seedorf. Now it's Aubameyang. Oh, no joy this time. Pull it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Hazard.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Bellingham. They're back in possession and ready to go again. He won't be happy with that one. Yaya Toure. Maldini. Not the most convincing of passes.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. So we've reached the hour mark. It's a pretty loose pass. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
No, again, there's no way through. And he cuts out the supply. Cristiano Ronaldo being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Not the most accurate pass. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 19.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Numero 17. Pierre Aubameyang. Numero 20.
That's good running with the ball.
Numero
It's a
15.
jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Il numero 8. Il numero
TuanAnh
7.
with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Il numero 22. Kaká. Il numero 6. Gerrard. Attenzione, un cambio. Cambio di giocatori.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. Now it's Dembele.
Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Cruyff.
Portugal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Cruyff, who played through for the wide man.
Terrific effort! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's rising!
Oh, and that should have been two.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Corner number 2 then. And the keeper beats it away.
He'll try from distance!
And the difference is still 1, but only just.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
Now it's Cruyff. He's got away. And this is Dembele.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
That's a delicate pass. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
2 minuti di recupero.
Two minutes to be added on. That's a super give and go. Pings in across. Schmeichel claims it without any fault. And that's that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Ricordiamo a tutti I tifosi.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game? Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things already rolling. Oh, right place, right time.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
Oh, no joy this time. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Rafael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often...
Terrific effort! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
He's looking wide. And he's intervened well there. Dembele. Bellingham. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Roberto Carlos. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Cruyff has it out wide and in space. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Well, nicely intercepted. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Hullet. Threads one in. And this is Pele! Oh, he's... Pele! Off the post! Goal! Iran! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
He can run onto that. It's Ibrahimovic! Seedorf.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
No, it's come to nothing. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Hullet.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's beautifully weighted. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Ronaldo receives it in a good position here.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cruyff with the cross. Ferdinand attempts a clearance. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Hullet. Bellingham. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Hullet. Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Deftly away. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Pele. That's Cannavaro. He's found a way through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. That's really well cleared. And he's only too happy to take that back. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is good strength. That has ended up in no man's land. Quality ball. And that was nowhere near his best.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Vieira. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And that is well cleared. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Portugal come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're underway for the second half.
Portugal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Cruyff. And now they can clear their lines. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Hullet. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Crosses it in. Dida deals with that nice and simple. And here's Dembele. Hullet. Oh, that was vital. And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That's a shade optimistic. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Ibrahimovic is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
He's shifting through... Oh, what has happened here? And here's Hullet. Hullet! He's a sharp little ball here. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Substitution for Iran.
And we have our very first corner.
Number 18, Hullet. Number 20, Seydorf. Coming on the field, number 17, Aubameyang. Number 19, Messi. Number 8, Gerrard. Substitutions taking place.
He's having a pop! Steven Gerrard, the man for every moment! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They are right back in business!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before...
Shapes to shoot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Dembele. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Real chance! Short changes him with that pass. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. TuanAnh. Portugal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Substitution for Iran. Number 2.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 21, Dembele. Coming on the field, number 5, Maldini. Number 9, Eto'o.
Yaya Toure
Substitution.
is a perfect combination of brain and...
It's Eto'o!
And that's a real chance missed.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Gerrard. Now that looks a decent ball. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba delivers. In once more. In he goes again!
Goal! Portugal! And the comeback is complete.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Portugal with the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
He's picked his way through. Lovely feet. Jordi Alba.
He's rising!
And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
And it's Bale. Vieira. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Aubameyang. He's got away. Oh, well played.
Shoots!
It's That's another chance. It's hit the upright. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Now it's Aubameyang. And here's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Nesta cuts it out.
Portugal really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Pass somewhat off target. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice bit of trickery. Oh, that's fabulous. Ball's gone out of play. Tries to pass it through. Jordi Alba delivers. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that's that. Portugal have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
Just a quick
Gerrard claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
So there it is. What struck you most about that?
What a game, what a show of character. It wasn't looking good at one stage, it was quite flat in the first 45 minutes. But that's how you turn things around. You get a purpose in your game, and you go for it.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.